Hi Philip, so just a quick video to talk through your timing question. So aside from the individual timing questions where you can actually time each specific page, the only other option is to actually time the complete survey by using embedded data in the survey flow. Now we can do logic based off of this, that you can kick people out after a specific period of time. So I'm just going to talk through that really quickly. So I'm just going to click into survey flow. I'm going to add a new element, I'm going to call it embedded data, and I'm going to move this to the very top. I'm going to call this Q underscore total duration with a capital T and a capital D, if I can spell it, total duration. So what this actually does is it basically counts how long in seconds the participant has been in your survey in total. So what we could then do is we could save the flow, and if you have specific parts of your survey where you want to kick people out if they're over a specific period of time, we could add some display logic, say for example to this question as an example, and just say if embedded data Q underscore total duration is greater than or equal to, say for example, we want 3 minutes, which is 180 seconds, and click save. So this will only appear if it's if they're spent over 180 seconds, which is probably not what we want. We want it to be less than or equal to. So if they haven't been in the server for 3 minutes, we want them to see this question. But obviously then you're going to be adding a lot of display logic to kick people out. So the best way to manage this would be to actually create different blocks and to use branch logic to skip people out of the survey. So I'm just going to add a couple of blocks. Maybe I want 2 or 3 questions in each block to kind of keep it down and leave more space for letting people exit the survey. So I'm just going to click on survey flow then. I'm going to add a new element, I'm going to add a branch, and then I'm going to add the exact same conditions. So if embedded data, I'm going to copy this, save time, E is less than or equal to 180 seconds, then I want them to actually see this block of questions. So I'm going to move that up. And if they're over 180 seconds, then they will not see this block and will just be skipped. So if you put all of these within branches with different time periods or the total time period, then it will skip them out. But breaking up into blocks just allows for more periods for you to be able to kick them out of the survey. The other option then would be to add display logic or skip logic or display logic to each individual question in order to only show them to people who have been in the survey for less time. In terms of an actual counter that your participants can see, fortunately the only counter we have is for the page, which is in that timing question, to actually show the timer. I'm assuming that this would be possible using JavaScript, but unfortunately we can't support that. But I'm sure that if you do find code online to insert timers into your survey, you could insert those no problem. So you can do that by clicking on a gear icon to the left hand side and using add JavaScript, and you can add this to each page of your survey just to do a total timer. So I hope that answers your question, but if you do have any issues or questions on this, please just let me know.